What's up, YouTube? It's Eric, a Lions fan. Thanks for clicking on this video. Well, as I predicted, guys, way back in July, the Tigers are... Sorry, let me take my phone off here. The Tigers are eliminated from the 2016 playoffs. They lose to the Braves today, 1-0. And this is kind of going to be my final thoughts of the 2016 season. As you guys know, the Tigers didn't start out that great to begin the season in April. They were on a losing record. They were down to fourth place, and I think I wouldn't be surprised at one point they were in last place. And they just dug themselves a big hole that they could never really get out of. As the season went along, really, the three things really has happened with the Tigers. There's been no run support for Justin Verlander. There's actually been no run support for really any of the starting pitching. And thirdly, when the bullpen gets in there, the bullpen seems to shred it up and to get runs in there. And it didn't matter if it was a 1-run lead or an 8-run lead. The Tigers always seem to give up runs and to get the other team back into the game, and sometimes to even win the game. Their final record is 86-75. They're 2.5 out of the wild card. I'm watching the Tigers live. They're at their final wrap-up here with Kane and Monroe. But really, you can't... This just goes to show you that you cannot start the season in April almost in last place and expect to come back into the World Series, or to come back and to get into the playoffs. It's very, very hard to do. Today was more the same with Verlander. I didn't watch the game, but from what I'm hearing from Kane and Monroe, no run support. A lot of strikeouts today, just like there was yesterday with the loss to the Braves again, which was 5-3. So I don't really know what's going to happen to this Tigers team. A lot of them, Rod Allen was just on here. He was talking about the roster vastly changing for 2017. We'll have to see. I don't necessarily know how this is going to be done. I think Sanchez is probably done. I think he'll be either cut or traded or however they're going to settle his contract. Ghost obviously isn't going to be back with his tirade going all the way through and obviously out of baseball now. Ghost isn't going to be back. The team needs to generate manufacture runs other than hitting home runs all the time. They seem to always kind of ride the home run ball. And when they didn't get them, they didn't win. When they did get them, they mostly did win, but sometimes the team was always better because the other team was able to manufacture runs. So, for being in second place in the Tigers but not making the playoffs, it sucks. It sucks, but I just don't know who's going to be on the team and then who's not going to be on the team. I think Maybin's going to be here. I don't know about Iglesias. He may get traded, although I would rather not see him be traded. I think his defense is too valuable of an asset to trade. Although his bat could be better. I would like to see more hit and run be done by the Tigers as well. They have more speed on the bases. I think Miguel Cabrera could probably lose a couple pounds, because when he did, he seemed to be a better hitter, a better home run hitter, and just a better hitter overall when he did. So I think he could lose a couple pounds. I think Victor Martinez, as sad as it is, I think he's done. I don't think the Tigers are going to exercise the last year of his option, although I could be wrong. Maybe he'll be back next year, the way his contract signed. But overall, guys, it was a very disappointing year for the Tigers. Very disappointing year. I always bitched about how the bullpen seemed to not come to save the day when they needed them to. The Wilson brothers, Alex and Justin, I think it's Alex and Justin, they were both up and down. Rowe was up and down. The whole entire backside of the bullpen needed work, and I think it probably still does need work. The starting pitching's fine. I like what I see. I think they should probably keep their starting rotation as is. I really don't know what else to say, guys. Like I said, we're probably going to see a lot of roster turnover. I hope maybe some cutting of the salaries here too. We just need more speed, and we need to manufacture our own runs. Get some hitters in there that can hit the ball. And can put the ball in play kind of more or less, and put the ball in play in good places where people can get on base as well. I know those guys are few and far between, so I don't know, guys. That's all I got today. What do you guys think of the season of the 2016 Detroit Tigers? If you guys have followed them, go ahead and put a comment down below. They obviously, baseball is my biggest sport. I follow the Tigers, or at least I try to follow the Tigers whenever I can. Although this summer was actually beautiful out, so I mostly didn't catch a lot of the games. I usually catch them at the beginning and towards the end of the season. So anyway, guys, let me know what you guys thought of the season. Go ahead and put a comment down below. And while you're there, do a like, subscribe as well. And as always, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope to see you guys again soon. And let's hope for a better 2017. Deuces.